Hi. Sorry it took a little longer than planned to get live. Oh hell, Big Daddy. Nice to see you on here today. Um, yeah, so I finally get to do my first YouTube live. Took long enough. Um, Today I'm gonna show you. Hold on, let me show you my TV first and foremost. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the camera. I want you to take a look at it's a new TV I got a couple months ago from what you call it, a pawn shop. Yeah, $60 for a 32 inch. I want you to take a look at these two cars. So I did say in one of the videos I'm gonna show for a couple moments tonight the race that made me fall in love with NASCAR. This is the beginning of the starting lineup of the 1985 Daytona 500. Hold on a second, I'm having a little picture difficulties. See how cool that is? Look how cool. This is when racing was racing back in the days. We got one person on right now, so why is it not letting me turn the picture back around? Ah, here we go. Nice to see you guys on tonight. I was just saying a minute ago. Oh yes, thank you. Finally I get to be online. So yeah, I was just saying I'm watching the race that I fell in love with NASCAR, the 1985 Daytona 500 tonight. Uh, so I think that's cool as heck. So I did say if you guys have any questions for me tonight, for a little bit I'll be online, so you can ask any questions you want. Pretty much you can ask anything you want. I'll answer to the best of my ability. And I'll also give you some updates what I'm going to be doing my channel within the next few months. And I'm actually looking forward to doing this. Least favorite driver? Wow, that's a good question. I don't really have a least favorite, but if I have to pick one, I'm going to go for a tie. I'm going to go with Kyle Busch. And I hate to say Joey Logano because he's a good racer, but sometimes hey Timmy Hill fan. That's a good question. Those are my two least favorite drivers. Now, if possible, just answer the opposite. Who's my favorite drivers? Well, as you can tell by, hold on, I'll turn it back to the TV for a moment. This is towards the 1985 Daytona 500. The race I fell in love with NASCAR, by the way. Thank you for the like, by the way. Ooh, Fonsa, furniture loves shutting down. That's a good question. I grew up a Bill Elliott fan, and I also now I'm a Chase Elliott fan. All right, so Fonsa, me, furniture loves shutting down. I think it personally sucks. I mean, it's a great question. Yes, I think it sucks. I mean, they're an underdog team, and they just won the title. I say support my channel. Thank you for doing that anyway on Twitter. I haven't heard that in a long time that a team or any sport, whatever, that was a champion the year before all of a sudden shuts down operations. You don't get that often in sports. So do I think Martin Truex Jr. is going to be fine? Yeah, I think he's fine. Is Michael Waltrip my favorite driver? I liked him. I mean, I like him as a driver. He's a good driver. I'm more of a Bill Elliott fan when I grew up, a Bill Elliott fan. And now I'm a Chase Elliott fan. But I respect Michael Waltrip. He was a great racer. He's a funny interviewer sometimes. Yeah, I think he's good on TV. So, someone said my dad's a Bill Elliott fan. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been a fan of NASCAR since 1985. So yeah, I'm getting up there in age. So yeah, I'll be 40 next year. What got you into NASCAR? Literally, good question. I just like it because of the speed, and especially me being African American. There's not a lot of African Americans that like NASCAR back when I was watching it in the mid '80s. So I figured I'll just be something different because most of, as some of you know, a lot of African Americans like baseball, basketball, and other sports. That's why I literally like NASCAR because I wanted to be different. Do I like Davey Allison? Yeah, I like Davey Allison. I like that Haviland car. My favorite one was probably the '90. We had that black and little gold when he first year. He turned it all black. I didn't see the other question. I just saw another question. I'll have to wait till I get back. I don't know if... I didn't... Like all message bit. Do I like Bubba Wallace? Yes, I like Bubba Wallace. I think he's going to be great in NASCAR. I think he'll be a great guy. And I think he'll be great down the line. Where we dropping boys? I don't know what that means. But I think it's good. I think it's good we have more diversity in the sport. We need more diversity. Favorite, least favorite, the lowest series. Okay. I'll get that in a second. First, what's my opinion on the state of NASCAR as a sport? I think it's in okay shape, but I think they can need to do better. Like I said, the three things that NASCAR needs to do most is diversity. I don't mean just in drivers. I mean, we can use more African American. We can use more Hispanics. We can use all different cultures and all different countries around the world, make it more of an international sport. Because you see, like basketball is becoming more international. Of course, football, American football, soccer is very international. If NASCAR becomes more international, we can go to more countries. I think that would help the state of the sport. I think more diversity at the tracks. I mean, this year we have a little diversity in the playoff system. I also think we need to get back to the old point system, though. I really think if we go back to the older points, I think it'll be better. Favorite and least favorite drivers in the lowest series? Good question. Favorite driver in the Xfinity series? I like Christopher Bell. I like him. I like Tyler Reddick. My least favorite is Annette. He's an okay driver. I think he just got the line because of his Pilot J. There's only reason I think he's in the sport. He's an okay driver, but I don't know. Truck series, I like Matt Clatton. I like him. Noah Gragson. I just heard rumors that Natalie Deck will be up in the truck series next year, so I'm looking forward to seeing her truck series. Possibly Harry Deegan going to the ARCA next year, so that'll be cool. I don't really have a least favorite in truck. I think all the truck series people are cool. Favorite grocery store? That's a good one. I'll probably say Walmart, because Walmart, you get everything pretty affordable at Walmart. But if I had to pick like an actual, just like a supermarket, I'll probably say Publix. Barely over Winn-Dixie. Publix is a little more expensive. Do I like any other sports? Yes, I like basketball, football, baseball, hockey, soccer, golf. Almost anything you consider a sport in Webster's dictionary, I would consider a sport. I like it. I watch almost any sport. Favorite restaurant? That's a good one. What's my favorite restaurant? It depends on the type of restaurant. You talking about fast food? I'll say McDonald's. And if I say sit down, I'll probably say Applebee's or Chili's. Sports restaurant's gonna be Hooters. It really depends on what. Favorite college? I'm from New York. I'll say St. John's because I'm born in Queens. I like Syracuse, but kind of college football wise, I'll say Syracuse. Since I live in Florida, I'll pick the University of Miami. It's all about the U, and USC, the University of Southern California. I like them colors. Red. Red's my favorite color, so I like the Trojan colors, to be honest with you. Thank you, Rusty Wallace, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need all the love I can get. If you're new, if you like the channel, subscribe. I live in Florida right now, but I'm planning. The goal is to go to move back to my state I was born in. Hold on, let me get my hat. New York. I'm hoping to go back to New York by time in 2020. Good question. Favorite NBA teams, the Knicks. I'm a big Knicks fan. I didn't see the other question. I'll wait till it comes back in a moment. Hold on 1 minute. I'm still getting used to this live. Y'all bear with me. This is my first time. I'm getting used to it. If something about a movie, if I could be in a movie, what type of movie? I want to be in a Star Trek. I want to either be in a Star Trek movie or a James Bond movie. If I could move anywhere, where would it be? Outside of New York, of course. If I'm picking outside of New York, outside of New York, where I would like to move to. If I had enough money, I'll do Hawaii. If it's anywhere outside the United States, I'll probably say either London, Tokyo, or maybe Athens. I heard Greece is pretty beautiful. It's pretty good over there. Or maybe Abu Dhabi. I heard that's really popular right now. It's one of the popular places to go to. Any controversy in NASCAR? I don't think there's enough diversity in the sport as far as drivers, as far as like more African Americans, more women. I think it's getting better, but I think they could do more. I think they can really get there. Because here's an interesting stat I just looked up the other day. 18.2% of the NASCAR fans are actually African American men or women. That went up from when I started watching NASCAR in '85. It was only maybe 2 to 3% was African American. So in the last 33 years, we went from about 2 to 3% up to 18% of the watching audience at the track and on TV is African American. So I think that would be good. I think we could do better with that, especially with the diversity of the drivers. Do I like any form? Yeah, I like IndyCar, like Formula One. I like drag racing. I like that. I like MotoGP is cool. Supercross racing. I haven't seen none of that in a while. I want to go see a monster truck race. I haven't done that live yet. I've done a drag race and I've done a. That's a good question. Favorite drivers in IndyCar and Formula One. Formula One, I'll say Lewis Hamilton. That Max Verstappen, I hope I said his name. And I like Kimi Räikkönen because he did something in NASCAR back in the days. IndyCar drivers, that's a good one. That's gonna be tough. I like Will Power. I like Helio Castroneves when he does race. Wickens, I'm gonna start cheering for him. Him and Rossi, I think, will be the two on the come up. And I like Marco Andretti. All right, who I think is gonna win the Monster Energy Cup? That's a tough question. That's a tough one. I would say right now, I would love to see Chase Elliott win because that'd be my pick. But if I'm gonna be realistic, and I'm gonna put this a little bit as a shocker, but I'm gonna say Kyle Larson. I think he's the one guy who can overtake the big three. Did I see Marco Andretti's flip? Yeah, I saw the replay. I didn't see the race live because I was working. But when I got off of work, the race was halfway, but they did re-show the start of the race. Well, I think it was a little bit of a tape delay where I was at. I don't know, for some reason when I was watching the race streaming, it was a little bit behind schedule. But they did re-show the beginning of the race crash, and it was pretty scary. It kind of reminded me when almost borderline when Michael Andretti flipped at Mid-Ohio years ago, but not with a lot more speed, though. But let's be nuts. What job do I have? Okay, I have a couple different jobs. One, I work to help people get out of their timeshare. 2, I help sign hold for companies. I have an independent contract with a couple people that do sign holding for like advertising their stores. And soon I'll be working with a health and wellness company called Kyani. In fact, before the end of the month, I think I'll be doing something with them by October. So more stuff will be coming on content on that. And speaking about that, hold on. I'm going to show you my TV so you can see the first lap of the 85 Daytona 500, what I'm watching now. Can y'all see that good? I don't know how the picture quality is. I'm getting a new phone soon. I love the hustle. All right, where are you guys from in the chat room? This is when I believe racing was racing. Look at the cars back. This is back in 1985. This is 33 years ago. So look at the... I live in Florida. Cool. I'm in Orlando, dude. What part of Florida are you in? Just curious. So this is like I said, this is the first up of the 85 500. Look at going 3 wide already in the trial. Southern Cal, Northeast Florida. Were you in the Panhandle? I think. No, Northeast. You near like Jacksonville, Daytona. Oh, cool, Southern California. Are you guys USC fans? You guys like the Trojans, or are you more like UCLA or Cal Berkeley fans? Yes to what? Which one? Yes to which one? I'm a USC Trojan fan. I don't mind. Oh, you like UCLA? You're not cool, but we're gonna have some interesting discussions this year. Oh, we got a USC fan. I know you all gonna have some talks in that week of football. Who I think will win the NCAA title? Oh, for football. I thought you were talking about for basketball. I think Duke's gonna win in basketball or Kentucky unless somebody shows me otherwise. In football, you say Notre Dame will win. I don't know. It's gonna be hard for Notre Dame. I think Alabama looked good, especially the other night. I know it's only one game, but Alabama looked really good against Louisville. But I'm gonna give you a little surprise. If they could get their act together, I kind of like Michigan. I think they would be good. I'm going to go with USC. I think it'll be an Alabama-USC championship game, in my opinion. But I think UCLA will make a good bowl game. I think they'll win 10 games this year. I didn't see much of the Florida State game, but whatever I did see on the highlights, they look okay to me. I think they'll win 8. I think they'll win 8 to 9 games. They'll probably win a bowl game. They'll probably win 8 to 9 in the ACC and probably win their bowl game. They'll probably be 9 or 10 win team this year. Francois looks okay. I hope he stays healthy. But they do got a good backup. I think their backup still there from last year. I think he'll be fine. Good question. I got 5 people and 3 likes. Well, not bad for a first attempt. So appreciate the love. I know it's underdog team for the NCAA. Ooh. And I'm in Florida. I can say UCF, but I don't know, would you consider UCF an underdog team? I don't think I'm doing amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all making me blush now. Stop that. Y'all don't want to see me blushing on camera. I'll tell you an underdog team, and not a lot of people. I used to be in the Navy, so I was in the Navy for 2 years. So I like Navy, but watch for Hawaii. Hawaii, I think, is one of those underdog teams. A lot of people don't watch too much because the time their games start to be like 11 o'clock at night on Eastern time. Has been upsetting. Yeah. I think Hawaii might be one of those teams that could come out of nowhere, could win 8 to 10 easily and win their bowl game. So I think Hawaii could be I think that'd be a very intriguing team to watch this year. I think Navy could win 9 this year. Half the game started about 12. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, Miami did get destroyed. Yeah, I did see some of the highlights. I didn't see much of the game, but whatever little highlights I did see the Miami and they got killed. I'm still all about the U at the end of the day. I like the U, but at the end of the day, so let me ask you guys a question. I probably won't get it for another month or two, but what do you think I should buy? Should I buy a PS4 or an Xbox One? Because I see a lot of these video game content on YouTube lately, and I'm thinking about doing that, but I want to make sure I get the right console. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments, in the video, and maybe in the comments once this thing goes posted later. PS4, PS5. I got 3 PS4s. Okay, so far PS4's in the lead. Okay, then, if that's going to be the case, and buy a Mustang. I love Mustang. That's my all-time favorite car. That's my dream. My dream car is a 1967 Chevy T500 Mustang. But in red, though. And give me $100. I need $100. Get on that GameCube. How about GameCube's old school? I mean, I like old school game. That was like years ago. Favorite brand of truck or car? I'm a Mustang guy. I love the Ford Mustang. Truck is a tie between the F-150 and that Dodge Ram. Dodge. Pains are week 1. I have 5 Mustang. That's cool. I'm a Giants fan. As y'all didn't see the hat area, I'm a big Giants fan. We played Jacksonville on Sunday. So that guy is from Northeast area. I guess he's a Jacksonville fan. So sorry, but my Giants are gonna win. Go Giants! I'm looking forward to that Thursday night game with the Eagles and Falcons. That could be very interesting. Carson Wentz has not been cleared yet. He's barely been cleared for contact. So Indianapolis will go undefeated. Yeah, maybe with Peyton Manning a few years ago, but no, I like Indianapolis. I think they'll be a good team. I think they'll be like 8-8. But if I got to pick a winner for the Falcons and Eagles game, I'm going to say Eagles 21, Falcons 17. It's going to be a good game. Oh, hi, NASCAR Wolf 2003. That's a cool name. How many years do you think Tom Brady has? I say 2 at most. I say he'll be gone after next season. What's my meal? Chicken, rice, black-eyed peas, and spinach. That's my mom used to cook that for me a lot when I was trying to smile. Oh, thank you, NASCAR Wolf, for subscription. I appreciate that. Go Panthers. They're a good team, but that NFC South is hard. Favorite drink? Hold on, let me go grab it. Hold on. I got it right here. Always do the do, baby. Mountain Dew. Yes, that's my favorite drink, Mountain Dew. I like the Cold Red one. I know Cold Red's my favorite one. I'll say Cold Red Mountain Dew. Good question. That's mine too. All right, we someone's in agreement. My favorite meal outside of Coca Pepsi. Well, since Mountain Dew's in the Pepsi family, I'll have to go with Pepsi. How many years do I think Aaron Rodgers? How old is Aaron Rodgers? About 33, 34? Someone tell me in the comments how old is Aaron. I want to see about 33, and if that's the case, I say he got 5 to 6 left. He has like 4 of those left in his prime. So most of the new contract, he'll be good. The last year, he'll fall off a little bit, but by then, he's 34. So, yeah, he'll probably play to about 38, 39. Ben Roethlisberger, I think he's like 36, 37. He's getting close to my age. I'm almost 40, by the way. I'll be 40 next May. I know I'm getting old. Don't tell nobody. I have no gray hairs here, thank God. But eventually she's coming. But Ben's 36. Oh, he's not that much younger than me. Ben, I would say maybe 2 to 3 years left. Both of them going to be first ballot Hall of Famers. Tom Brady, we only know the first ballot Hall of Famer. So I think they're all 3 going to be in the Hall of Fame for the next 10 years. I'll ask you guys a question now since we got the PS4 won that little vote between that and Xbox One. Which video game should I get first? Bush's Baked Fiends. Good. Which NASCAR driver do you think can do the best in Formula One? I'll say Kyle Larson or Kyle Busch because you really need that manhandle. I think Kyle Larson's young enough and he's done open wheel stuff before. I think Kyle Larson probably the best in F1, in my opinion. AJ Allmendinger is good in road racing. Yeah, but he's getting up there in age. You want somebody who's kind of young and about time. And I think Kyle Larson will do the Indy 500 Daytona Coke 600 double probably by 2020. That's just my personal opinion. NASCAR Heat 3. I heard good reviews about it. I see somebody did a little gameplay today on Will Ladman's page. If you haven't, he's one of the guys I follow on NASCAR content. He just came out with a little gameplay today. He did that first little date to that dirt cars, those little, I'm talking about those little modifies. Yeah. What's a Discord? You got to explain what that is. I don't know what it is. Is it a good thing? Usually by the definition of what Discord is usually a bad thing, but I don't. Oh, it's an app. No, I don't have that yet. I think I don't know if I will crash, but I will accept the first slot crash. I don't know where though. I have a feeling it's gonna be a little bit of a pile up. That and Talladega, I think, will be the 2 tracks on the playoffs. Are gonna be the wild cards. I was thinking about getting NR 2003, but I don't have a computer yet. But when I do get a laptop, I'm hoping there'll be something I'll get before Christmas. Y'all think I should get NR 2003? I don't know they will come up with a new 2019 mod because I know they have the 18 mods because I did some research online. So that's one thing I'm looking into. What well, that kind of ties in a little bit what I'm about to say next is the content, what's coming on my YouTube channel. What the heck is vape? I don't know what that is. Should buy it online for free. Don't buy. Okay. What do you think is going to happen at the Indianapolis this week in the last week before the playoffs? Oh, good question. I like Chase Elliott. I hope he wins at Indianapolis. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do something, and this is going to be a prediction from me. Somebody who's outside the playoffs. I'm not saying Casey Kane was outside the playoffs last year when he won. I think he might have been 17th when he won his race. Somebody outside the playoffs is going to win and may knock out Alex Bowman. I think Jimmy Johnson has enough points. I think he just starts, he's in. So I think he's going to be the 16th place. Is the one spot I think you have to worry about. I think somebody's going to win that race and knock Alex Bowman out of the playoffs. I don't want to see it happen. I just have a weird feeling. If it's somebody else, Newman will be a good one. I think that he won it once before 2013. So, yeah, I think that would be a good one. I'm going to say Daniel Suarez. If there's all the talks of him probably not coming back with the 19, I think this could be the races. Like he's going to show people, hey, if I'm going out swinging type of thing. Because Indianapolis is kind of like Pocono in a way. If you ran good at Pocono, you're gonna probably want good at Indianapolis. So Daniel Suarez is second or third at that second Pocono race. So I'm gonna find out for sure. Do I think Jimmy Johnson will be around for at least another year? All right, Kyle. Which Kyle though? You talking about Busch or Tyler Lawson? Are they saying Truex in the 19? That could be interesting. That could almost be NASCAR's equivalent of the super team in basketball. Busch. Oh, you think Kyle? That wouldn't be too surprising. Kyle Busch. That means you'll have Hamlin, Busch, Eric Jones is on the come up, and Truex Jr. And at least 3 of the 4 in their primes of their careers, or one towards the end of his prime. That's gonna be a scary team next year. That Joe Gibbs team is gonna be scary. Thoughts on Jack in the Box? I don't even know we have a Jack in the Box in Orlando, so I haven't really ate in a Jack in the Box. It's going to be the 2017 Jags. Oh, you think the Jags will win this weekend? Okay. I never ate a Jack in the Box. I don't know how good the food is. I don't know. I heard they serve burgers. I know one place I want to try. I don't know if it's considered fast food, and I don't know what y'all people think, but I heard Red Robin's got good burgers, and that's one place I haven't ate there yet. I heard the burgers are a little pricey, but I heard Red Robin's is good. I mean, if you can tell me different. Well, that's a good question for y'all. Oh yeah, I ate a shake and steak before. For like $4 or $5, they got good food. Someone's saying Red Robin's so good. Okay, maybe I'll try it. All right, I'm going to ask y'all a question in the chat room right now. For under $10 for one person to eat, what would be a good kind of equivalent of a fast food restaurant would be good to eat at? Oh, I like chocolate, by the way. I don't know. That's just chocolate. I'm more a chocolate guy. When we're talking about ice cream, I'm more of a chocolate guy when it comes to ice cream. And I ate a Subway. I need something a little bit outside the normal fast food. I mean, I've done Subway. I just ate at Wendy's today. I actually had the 4 for $4. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to... Where are we going tomorrow for lunch? Wawa? Five Guys, I heard they got good burgers. I haven't ate at Five Guys yet. And there's at least 4 of them in Orlando, so I haven't done Five Guys. I actually did Smash Burger once. It's okay, but it's too expensive, and the burgers are too small, in my opinion, for what they're paying for. Chick-fil-A, yeah, I like Chick-fil-A. I never heard of Leaf Famous. I don't even know we have one in Orlando. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. But if it's good food, I don't know why, but I'm more on the tater tots lately. But I can always like good fries. Oh, it's in the Midwest. Okay. No, I haven't. I might try it sometime. supposed to be doing a weekend convention in Chicago next year. So they got to be famous in the Chicago area. Let me know some point in the comics that North Korea. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if they would like them. They don't. I don't know. They like us Americans. Oh, that's South Korea. One of the two. He said, "Nah, I don't think they have one of that." Maybe. We'll see. Not to be racist. He's like, "Nah." No, I'm not trying to be racist. But it's like, just for the point being American. I don't know if North Korea likes us more than South Korea. I don't know how that would work. It'll be an heck of a mission trip because I am a man of God. I am a Christian, so it will be a very interesting. Favorite YouTubers? Oh, that's a good question. I really like Griff Dog. That was one of my first ones. I really like. I like his content, especially NR 2003 stuff. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get NR 2003 because of him. Black Flag Matters, not just because I'm black, but I'm just saying in general. He has a lot of good content. He's very knowledgeable in NASCAR. He reminds me of me when I was his age, except I had to memorize my stats. This was way before you had to Google and stuff. You had to literally go to like almanacs. You had to go to the library, newspapers. The internet really didn't blow up to like the mid to late 90s. So even pre-1995, 96, 97, I'm very knowledgeable in my NASCAR facts. I had to memorize and get like I said, almanacs. I had to watch ESPN a lot to get the stats and memorize them. I'm not saying he doesn't have good memory skills, but he has to probably have to Google it. I'm not a big fan of Wikipedia, though. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, they have a lot of good stats, but some of Wikipedia, I'm not the biggest fan. And then even colleges are starting not to like you using Wikipedia references. I don't know how true it is. I don't know what the age group in this live today, but what's your thoughts on Wikipedia? Do you think that's a good source of information, or you guys have any other suggestions? Just in general, but now back to what I was going to say about the my goals for the YouTube channel. I will be coming out with some more content. Like I said, once I get this PS4, most likely I'm going to get PS4. I like the NASCAR Heat. I heard Project Cars is a good game. I'm going to try that. People, are you happy with life? I'm happy with life in a sense that, yes, I'm alive. I got God in my life. I mean, I don't have a girlfriend. I mean, I'm single, but that's one of the things that kind of sucks. But maybe it's not a bad thing, but, you know, it'd be nice. I could have somebody I could talk to, and as far as the relationship goes. But I'm happy with other thoughts in my life right now. Not necessarily awful, but not the best. Maybe for racing, yes. Favorite celebrities? You can always talk to us. Thank you. I appreciate that. You'll get a good one. The time has come. Yeah, I agree with that. I think right now I got a couple things I'm still working on to improve myself. I always try to do self betterment, try to improve myself. You know, so that's one thing I am working on. But favorite celebrities? Are we talking about sports, or are we talking about in general? Before I answer the question, whoever asked that question about celebrities, are we talking about sport? You know, because celebrities, you can go all different kinds. You can do like movie stars, sports, or you just saying in general. Okay. In general, I like Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan. You know, if we're talking about Serena Williams, I like that type. Favorite movie? I'm going to say, ooh, that's a tough one. I'll say almost any type of James Bond movie is probably my favorite. I hope they come up with another James Bond soon. There's rumors going on they're going to have a black James Bond, which I hope they do. What kind of music I like? Good question. I like old school music. Old school rap, hip-hop, R&B, reggaeton, gospel, Latin. I'm not a big fan of a lot of this newer music. All this mumble like I'm not a big fan of that. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of mumble rap. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of that. Favorite song? I got a lot of favorite songs. It's hard to pick one. It really is. That's one of those questions that's really hard, because if you really like music, and I'm very accepting of my music choice, it's hard to pin like one but if I have to pick a song, I'll say Michael. Remember the Time. Barely over Smooth Criminal, but that would be barely. Break My Fall by Breaking Benjamin. I never heard of him. I might have to try Breaking Benjamin. We'll see how it goes. Talladega Nights is a great movie. The Ricky Bobby one's very funny. Are you a fan of Old DB? Oh, but Old Dirty Bastard. Wow. You were pretty young to know Old Dirty Bastard. But yeah, I know. I love Old DB. I like Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang was one of my favorites, especially in the 90s. I was a big Wu-Tang fan. So yes, especially being a New Yorker, I gotta like Wu-Tang. Good question. Favorite TV shows. Okay, I'm gonna say Outside of Sports Center. That's my all-time favorite. But outside of Sports Center, I will say I like Big Bang Theory. That's funny as hell to me. I like The Office. I was a big Saved by the Bell fan. Remember, I grew up in the 80s, so I like Saved by the Bell. I like Alf, because maybe tonight I might watch an episode of Alf. I have one of the 3 channels on my Roku that shows Alf episodes. I might watch Alf, Good Times, Jeffersons. We're talking about newer TV shows other than Big Bang Theory. Probably So You Think You Could Dance. I like World of Dance. I saw a couple things on YouTube with that. Dream Vacation Spot. Now, this answer is going to be a little bit surprising, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say Athens, Greece, which is the home of the modern day Olympics. That's one of my dream vacation spots. Hawaii, of course, is going to be up there. Good Times is my show. From 2003. Wow, cool. So your parents must got into it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the new subscribers tonight. I think I got 2 or 3 of them tonight as it is. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate I think I subscribed to a couple of y'all pages too at some point before I even did tonight. So yeah, I appreciate that. I got like 3 or 4 new subscribers tonight. I like the screams. Thank you. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to also go back to a little bit of the... Oh, here you go. It's my favorite driver. Going up Bill Elliott. Look at that coolest car. Look how cool that car was back in... This is back in 1985. This is the race I fell in love with NASCAR right there. The 1985 Daytona 500. Look at that. Look at that cool... That should be a cool throwback car. I hope next year Chase Elliott does that for a throwback. I'll be honest. I want to see it as a throwback for Darlington 2019. Look at the uniforms back there. Oh, this is a pit time. This is back in 85. So pit time, probably by now, the pit time will be done in 2018 standards. Not bad. 17 seconds. Not bad. Machine, my man. Hey, what's up, Cremation? I hope I said your name right. I'm from New York. I have a heavy New York accent. So if I mispronounce your name, hey, what's up, man? Any new content coming out of your page soon? I like your channel too, by the way. He's one of my other favorite YouTubers. Double E. I forgot. I think that's what he calls himself. I think it's like Eric something. I like his content. I like Real Ladman. I like to say Griff Dog. I like Black Flag Matters. Icebrook had a good one today about the Indianapolis race this week of a Brickyard 400. If you haven't seen that, I would highly recommend. I think his name is Jared something. I forgot what his real name is, but it's called the Iceberg. I would highly recommend you watch his thing about Indianapolis. I think it's very cool. Oh, you love that screen. Yes, it's just open a meme. What the heck is a meme, by the way? Well, someone explain me what a meme is. I heard it a couple times. I'm not sure about that. I also like Randy Santel. I like that Man versus Food type of thing. Lena has a good YouTube page about food competitions. She got some crazy stuff. Kate Upton's pretty good. He said it means something funny. It means a funny picture / joke. Oh, here we go. Mean element of a culture system of behavior that may consist to pass one individual to another okay. He said, I saw something with Bill Elliott and Chase Elliott. I didn't see the total question. Hold on, I have to come. I'm still getting used to this chat. Who do you like? I like both of them. I'll chill for Chase Elliott now, but it was cool to see Bill Elliott at Road America last couple weeks ago. I heard he might do one more Xfinity race. There's a rumor he might do it before the end of the season. Oh, never a humorous image, video, piece of text. Oh, that's what it means. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Chase Elliott's gonna become the most popular driver, and I think eventually he's gonna be as good as his dad. I don't know if he'll win 40 combined 45 career NASCAR races. Well, he has six or seven Xfinity wins already. A couple trucks, so he's like 10 total career wins right now. When did you like Bill Elliott when he retired? Oh no, I like Bill Elliott since 1985. Chase Elliott wasn't born to like what 96, 97. Can someone find out how old Chase Elliott is? I think he's like in his early in the mid 20s. Because I saw a video today earlier when Bill Elliott won the Brickyard 400. They had a for 2002. Oh, he's born in 95, so that'll be what 23. Yeah, so I was still a Bill Elliott fan. That was the first he had the McDonald's car in 95. That was my favorite Bill Elliott car when he had the McDonald's car. God, I love that McDonald's car. I gotta find that somewhere. Hold on. I gotta find a race that Bill Elliott had the Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just changing something on my TV while I'm doing this at the same time. So Harvick said something about Xfinity. Well, I didn't see that Xfinity comment. You'll have to let me know what he said. I think that'll be very interesting. Yeah, I like Jamie Max fullback. I went back to the McDonald's like what 98, if I remember. I had to find that picture, but I think it was 98 McDonald's car. Say he's not. Oh, Kevin Hart's not planning to do any Xfinity races next year. Well, they say that now, but you never know. When Spencer Gallagher got injured, I didn't know Chase Elliott was really going to do Xfinity this year, and he came back. So you never know. If somebody gets injured or a team really needs a sponsor. You never know. It really depends on the person. That's just my opinion. No, Gallagher didn't get injured. He got suspended for supposedly failing a drug test. That's what I think, if I remember. Do you think we should? Yeah, I think we'll see an upset winner. I think, like I said, I think Daniel Suarez, could be a good upset winner. But I think honestly, this week I would like to see Kyle Larson win a race. That would be. Oh, I can see Penske win because surprisingly, I don't know if y'all noticed. Only in Xfinity, Penske has won at Brickyard. He's never won a Cup car, and he has 17 Indianapolis 500 wins. He's never won in a Cup Series race. He came second like 4 or 5 times with Rusty Wallace. I mean, that is very impressive that Penske's won 17 Indianapolis 500s, 3 or 4 of those Indy Grand Prix. He has won more races in Indianapolis than any guy, owner, whatever, and he still hasn't had a Cup win yet. That's pretty. I was looking at some of the stats there. That was pretty one of the shocking stats. Now even Evernham Racing has more wins than Penske. So I was like, wow. I honestly thought that was very interesting. To me, I think it's interesting. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I see a couple other guys started in NASCAR Heat 3 career mode. I think that's cool. I like Toyota. I'm just not. Garrett Copes, the GOAT. He looks like a GOAT. He's been around since 1985 or 86. He's been around for a minute. I'll say that much. He's been around for a hot minute. Oh, again, future plans for the channel. I'm gonna be adding more content. Like I said, I'm waiting for my get my PS4. I want to add that. I want to also do NR 2000 free stuff, but someone has to teach me how to do NR 2000. I know what GOAT means. I know that. That's one other thing. I was also thinking about doing like a weekly, maybe not like a live. Maybe eventually I may come to a live, but right now like something weekly on sports news and stuff. But I have to wait to get a computer because I don't know. It's kind of hard to do on the phone. Everybody says I'm doing okay, but am I sounding okay? Sounds coming okay? If it's not, let me know. I'll try to fix it. One other thing on there, I just noticed that did anybody see Newman crash at Darlington? Did you see the part when he backed into Boyer after the crash? If you didn't see it, I'm gonna show it to you now. Hold on. They're showing the replay. Ooh. Lying about this. See how he's backing up to him? I don't know if that was purposely done or not, but that kind of looked shady to me. Yeah, that looked kind of shady the way he did that. I don't know. He did that, send a message. He was upset. I know Boyer was upset because of the lap traffic. Ooh, that was a hard hit. I ain't with that. That's the first time I want to see that first hit of the wall after hitting the car. That look at him. He's just backing up to him. He's just moonwalking to him. Yeah, I use an HDMI. I got a little Roku stick. I'm watching it through my Roku. I don't have like a camera for the TV. I know some of the newer TVs do. I don't have that. Like a little picture thing for the TV. So, yeah, that was a hard hit. Kind of fun. I have an LG K20. So yeah, like I said, I like David Land's content. I just know what I like. One of my other favorite YouTubers, David Land. He's very knowledgeable. What's your favorite? What's your favorite? Joey Gase. And we're talking about lower series. I actually like Christopher, but I like Tyler Reddick too. I like Natalie Decker. She's coming up there. I like that guy who's from the Navy, Jesse or what? I forgot how to pronounce his name, but that guy used to be in the Navy. Now he's in NASCAR. I like him. I like the Black Mamba because he has a cool name, by the way, for Twitter. Aluji, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, I like him too. That Black Mamba's page is pretty cool on Twitter, so I like his page. Oh, Eric F. Step, that's the one. That's the one with double E. Yeah, I like his content too on YouTube. Yeah, he did one today about the Martin Truex thing. Was really good. He's a 200 most. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep going. I may try to put something out at least once a week, even just for a few minutes. Try to double zero. Oh yeah, double zero. My favorite guy in the double zero was Buckshot Jones. Dylan Smith. That's it. And then the 23, my favorite guy ever drove the 23. You're gonna be a little surprised. I'm going a little old school with it, but I'm going with Jimmy Spencer. Especially when he had that Camel Joe car back in the mid-90s. Oh, Camel Joe, that's a cigarette company. In case some of you young people under 20 don't know what that is. That's Camel Joe. But that was one of my favorite paint schemes, especially in the 90s. Current favorite paint scheme, that's a good one. I like Kyle Lawson's DC Solar car. I think that's kind of cool. The Chase Elliott, I'm a big Mountain Dew guy. When he did that Mountain Dew car, that greenish with that black numbering, I think they were doing that first Daytona race. That was hard. That was hard. And I think he did that Hooters car once this year. I like Hooters, so that was cool. I like Black Keselowski's throwback to the Rusty Wallace at Darlington. I thought that was nice. I'll give it to Alex Bowman. No, not a big Eagles fan, but I liked it when he did the Eagles a few weeks ago at Pocono. That was good. Who did you like? Who do you like after Barry first retired? Good question. I was a big Casey Kane fan because he took over the 9. I actually kept cheering for the 9. I like Noah Gragson, but where do you see us up in a year? Ooh, 1 year from now. Well, that's pretty much Labor Day weekend next year. So right now I'll still be in Florida till at least this time next year for sure with a couple of contracts I'm working on with jobs and stuff. But I would like to have more stuff on YouTube. Hopefully I'll be more stuff on YouTube, more live stuff. Favorite late model dirt car. I haven't watched much of that lately, so I can't really answer, but I was a big Steve Kenzer fan of that Hells. That's more sprint cars, but I liked him when I was growing up. I remember there was a show on ESPN back in the late 80s, early 90s called Thursday Night Thunder. Oh, I used to love watching those races, those little midget cars when Tony Stewart first came up, Jeff Gordon, JJ Ray, those type of cars. I used to love seeing those every Thursday, a lot of those times Thursday nights. Favorite dead driver? Ooh. I like Dale Earnhardt, but I have more of appreciation for Neil Bonnet. I like Alan Kulwicki. I think he was gone too soon, too. I think Adam Perry could have been one of the best ones in a while if he didn't die too early. I think I think he was very underrated, but I think he could have been. Blake Alexander was good. I mean, I didn't see much of him, but whatever I did hear about him, I heard he was good. Like Robbie Muloso, I hated the way he died. I mean, Black Flag Matters did a very interesting one on Robbie Muloso. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. I think he would have been a good one, and I think Tim Richmond would have been good. And I've seen in your comments. I've seen you in the comments, second most behind. Oh, thank you. That's cool. And if he would have stayed with, yeah. Thank you. I deserve most subscribers. Yeah. Thank you. Favorite video game? I like EA Sports. I'm a big sports guy. I would say anything with EA Sports games. That's probably my favorite. Good question. I haven't played one of those in a while. No, I just saw the Brickyard 400 today. That was cool. The 2002 one, the Bill Elliott one. That was cool. Oh, that's the one right here. The Iceberg, Devil's Advocate, NASCAR at Indy's, a lost cause. I think that's a good one. You also need to see that today. Joey Gates said Burger King 23 wasn't bad. That Dr. Pepper one was not bad. I know this is going to be funny for a couple minutes, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll give you some of my favorite drivers and car numbers that has ever been. I did say 00 was Buckshot Jones. 0. I'll say Warburton. Well, especially that net zero car was cool. Number one's a tough one. There's been a lot of good drivers in the number one. Dang, I was gonna say even Jamie McMurray or even Buddy Baker when he went in the one. Number 2, I'll say Rusty Wallace, but not by much. Of course, number 3 is gonna be Dale Hunter by default. 4 is gonna be hard. Wow. I'm gonna go with Barry over. I'm gonna say Barry over Kevin Harvick. I'm gonna say Sterling Marlin in the Kodak 4. That was one of my favorites in the 4. 5, I will probably say Jeff Bodine. Probably Levi Garrett's one. That would be cool. 6 is, of course, Mark Martin. 7, because he rode this year in the 500. Danica Patrick was 7. 8, I would say favorite 8 has got to be Earnhardt Jr. No question about that. 9, of course, it's going to be an Elliott. Probably more Bill, but Chase is making that 9 look good. 10's a tough one because there's been a few good number 10s in NASCAR. I said Danica for 7. I don't want to say Danica for 10. I would say 10 would be Garrett Cope. 11's going to be hard. There's been a lot of good drivers started on number 11. Yeah, Waltrip, Yarborough, Hamlin, even Brett Bodine driving 11 at one point. People forget Brett Bodine was in the 11 car for a little while too. This week people said I've been alive. Man, Darrell Walsh would be good, but but see, if I put him in the 17, well, I put Matt Kenseth at. That's the problem. And Bill Elliott. That's right. I can't put Elliott twice because I put him in the 9. So I'm probably gonna have to give it to Cale Yarborough, but not by much. But you know that Mountain Dew 11 that Darrell Walsh did make an 81, 82 was cool as heck. Number 11 is no. I thought it'd be 43 because of Richard Petty. I thought that would be the winningest number. To be honest, I did not know that. That's an interesting stat. I don't know if we can confirm that or not. If we could confirm that, that would be cool. Maybe we could do a show about that one time. Maybe I might do it because I'm good with numbers. I might have to look that up. Number 12, that's a tough one because you have Bobby Allison, you got Neil Bonnet, you got Ryan Blaney now. Ryan Newman's over 12. I think even Donnie Allison did 12 at one point. So it's hard to say 12. I would say Bobby Allison, but not by much. 13, I'll say Jerry Nadeau. When he did it with the Bill Elliott car with the first that one bank car about 20 years ago, when Dan Marino and Bill Elliott kind of had their own race team together, I like that 13 car. 14, I love Tony Sub. I got to give it to AJ Foyt. Anytime you have AJ Foyt, I'm going to give it to him point blank. 14 will be AJ Foyt. 15 is going to be hard, but that was a Bud Moore car. So anybody who drove Bud Moore will be good. Favorite NASCAR memory. That's a good one. I missed it live because I was in the Navy at the time when it happened, but I got a chance to see it late on that year when they had ESPN Classic when they first was out in the mid to late 90s. That channel was pretty good, so old school stuff. They did an instant classic earlier that early that summer '98 when they reshowed the Daytona 500 when Earnhardt won. So that's the best one I've seen. But to see it live, like I actually not live in print, but saw it live on TV. Oh wow, that's a tough one. Because I could say Gordon winning the inaugural Brickyard 400. That could be a good one. Trevor Bayne winning the 2011 Daytona 500. Worst NASCAR crash to me. If we're talking about Cup Series, I see some doozies over the years. But I see, and I'm not going to count the Earnhardt crash in 2001 500. I'll say the big one in 2001, probably the worst one I've seen just because of the carnage. I mean, even though the Aaron's 499 the following year, that was a massive night one. Xfinity, of course, that was the 2002 Xfinity Aaron's 320 had like 30 cars in that wreck, 31. The scariest thing I ever seen. Mike Tyson biting that ear off during the boxing. That was kind of scary. That's like one of those. I'm not going near Tyson. He was scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry. That would be one of them who was scared the shit out of me. Sorry. I think Bill Elliott won the Brickyard. Elliott getting his first win was not his 83 of Riverside. So that's a long time ago. That's 35 years ago. Wow, I'm getting old. Scariest. Oh yeah. We're talking about in person. The scariest thing I ever seen was driving a guy. I was with a guy driving. I wasn't on driving. I was with a guy going over 100 some miles. I was drunk, and I didn't know he was drunk till after he confessed to me he was drunk, and he drove. He got me home safe, but I was scared. That really shit out. I haven't watched that long. Oh, okay. Well, you been in NASCAR for 5 years? Oh, you just watch it? Are you just talking about in general? Get back to me on that. But 5 years is good. I mean, you came out around the time when things were starting on the come up. So, yeah, I think that you've been a fan since 2009. Oh, did you see the 09 500 when they had that controversial wreck with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Start out Brian Vickers? Everybody had such an uproar about it. I don't know if you did or not, but that was the thing I remember them. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I watched that race at home. Me and my mom. My mom was she supported my sports dream. I wanted to become a sportscaster until I was 7 years old. She was like, I saw my mom. You might want to look at this crash, and she thought the dude died. That's how she was like. She was freaking out like, oh, this dude. Oh, he didn't die, Mom. But my mom was like, did he die? Like, no. I guess I'll be on it for a few more minutes. I guess I'll be on here for about another 5 minutes. 13. Oh, thank you, 13 Rocket. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate that. 2014. Oh, you talking about, was that during the 500 or was that before the 500? Because I remember when Boyer flipped over at the end of the 2007 500. Let me see if I can get that. Let me see if I can get that for a second. Hold on. Well, I'm trying to search for that. Oh, it was in the duels. I thought you were talking about the one in 2007 when he flipped at the end of the 07 500. That's what I thought was the one you was talking about. If you don't know, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to try to see if I could find the... hold on. I thought you were talking about this. That was him at the end of the 2007 Daytona 500. That was him. Now, I thought you was talking about that incident. Now, if you haven't seen it, for anyone who has not seen it, hold on. I know some fans have not seen it before or haven't seen the whole thing. I'm going to show it to you now pretty much in its entirety. It's like 3 minutes and 20 seconds. If you can hear the sound in a moment, let me know, okay? If you can't hear it, let me know. I'll fix it. All right, let's go. Hold on. Press. Can y'all hear that? If not, I can fix the sound. Y'all can see that? Can y'all see the picture okay? This is the end of the 2007 Daytona 500. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all see this. You can hear it and see. Okay, cool.
You know he's not going to give up the bottom, so you got to go to the outside.
Yeah, this was racing. Yes, whoever said that, I agree with that.
The outside line, Jeff Gordon in that 24 car with his teammate Casey Mears.
Yeah, me too. I wish he would have won it too. Look at Eminem's car. I like Eminem. That was before Kyle Busch. That was, what's his name? Not Sadler. He took over for him. I think that was Gilliland. I'll double check. Someone double check, make sure that was Gil. No, that was 07. No, Elliott Sad was in the 19. He was in the 19 Dodge, because I remember the Abraham cars. It was him and Casey Kane that year, in that car.
Right around the bottom, all the way through turn 1 and 2.
Kyle Busch was second. Wow, that was Kyle Busch before Toyota. He forgot he drove a Chevy. There goes Harvick. Casey Mears was in the 25 that year for Hendrick. All right, here we go. Here's the crash. Uh-oh. Oh, goodbye. See ya. Ooh. There's Boyer. That was Boyer. That was a Boyer crash at 14.
Jeff Gordon's wrecked. And they're still wrecking. Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle, Harlan.
And he'll be right back. Okay, I still got a few more minutes. Look at that dude's on fire. Okay, hold on. That dude got barbecued. Fault on NASCAR safety. After seeing that crash, I mean the safety's got a lot better over the years, to be honest with you. I think there still could be some stuff done, but for the most part, I think the NASCAR racing safety's pretty good. I think this is in my opinion. Do I have a dog? I like hot dogs. No, I don't have a dog. We're still here. Good. I'm gonna sell my oops. No. Favorite animal. Oh. I like cats, you know, I'm allergic to cats, you know, it's kind of ironic. But that's a good question. Panther. I like the Carolina Panthers. Florida Panthers suck. That hockey team's trash, man. They haven't been good in years. I like Tiger Woods. I mean, I know it's a little bit of a joke, but I like Tiger Woods. Oh, here we go. I like dogs. I'd like to have a Snoopy dog. I like Snoopy. I mean, I know that's kind of weird, but I'm sorry that's weird to some of y'all, but I do like Snoopy. Sorry. What? X-Race is basically diet NASCAR? I don't know what that means. Does that mean that you don't like the series, or you just... Oh, that was what I was talking about right there. On that race at Talladega. Hold on, that's the one. That was the biggest one in NASCAR history. So I'm going to show you guys because you haven't seen. This is back in 2002. This is back when it was called the Busch Series at Talladega. 30. I think the official count was 31 car wreck. Right there. And that was Johnny Sauter. Oh, damn. Ooh, that happened quick. I'm not even watching this race live on TV. I'm like, oh shit. No, I think it was 5. I think 5 people finished on the lead lap that day. 5 or 6. Because remember back then you could race back to the caution. So I think 6 end up finishing on the lead lap. I'll double check. I think it was only 6. Look at all that damage. That'll make a good junkyard though. You know. All right, here we go. This is the actual starter bit. There's Scott Legs, Kenny Wallace, Johnny Sauter, Joe Nemechek, One of the Gibbs sons was in this race. Mike McLaughlin. That's 21. I forgot who was in the 21 that year. Lanny LaJoy. Todd Bodine. Looks like Michael Waltrip. Yeah, that was Michael Waltrip. I like Dr. Pepper, but that's not a good look for that can. I like Nesquik. You know, I'm a chocolate Yoo-hoo guy, but I like that. Oh, Michael Waltrip's your favorite driver. Wow, okay, that's good. All right, so I'll show you one more big one. The one somebody asked me what's the scariest like I ever seen. This is it right here, the 2001 Daytona 500. There's Michael Waltrip for your Michael Waltrip fans. Please, what? Now, I'm not showing the Dale Earnhardt crash. This was the one before. Look at that. This was the first ever race on Fox, by the way, too. The 2001 Daytona 500. Okay, I gotta go to bed. All right, have a good night. Get some good night's sleep. God bless you. Thank you for coming. We'll do another one in a couple of weeks. Favorite NASCAR graphics package. You mean on TV? You talking about like, you know, like how they show the scoring numbers? I actually like when ESPN did it back in the days. Yeah, I like the old school ESPN. So like ABC coverage. CBS had a few good graphic ones. TNN, if you guys remember the Nashville Network, they had a few good. Oh, that was Tony Stewart. That was like a young Tony Stewart. Oh, that's Bobby Labonte, Steve Park. Uh-oh, this guy's on fire too. That's Robbie Gordon. No, that. Oh, this ended up being like 17. Oh, there's Ward Burton. Did you see the Michael Waltrip flip? Hold on, that was back. That was back in 2000. That was the 2004 500, was it? I think it's the one he's talking about right here. No, right here. That's the. Oh, right here. This. Yeah, even NBC has good graphics. Yes. There you go. Let's say this is the one you're talking about right here. Maybe this is the race right here. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, they got AOL. I don't know. I used to use the AOL. There's Waltrip. Oh, goodbye. Ooh, ow. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, that was painful looking even back. That was like 14 years ago. It still was painful even watching it. Starring Marlon. Now, there's Michael Waltrip right there. Look at the damage on that car, and he got away with just a few bumps and bruises. And I think he jammed a finger. That's the worst of the injury. Yeah, he's 6'5". I think he's like 6'5"-ish. Yeah, he's one of the biggest drivers in NASCAR history. So, I mean, yeah, he just came over with a few bruises and I think a broken finger, but I think he was okay for the next week. That's crazy. Wow, that's insane. I think he was like 3.5, 4 times. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, 4 or 500 in his career. Yeah, he did it. Once in the Xfinity, twice in Xfinity races. One in 2000, 2002 in Texas. This 500, 2005 race at Talladega. That's 4 I can remember. No, that Bristol track was not really a flip. That was just a massacre back in 89, 90 when I called it disintegrated at Bristol. That was more of a massacre than a flip. I'm trying to pick the other one. It might be one. Yeah, I got asthma too. It sucks. I have asthma. I was born with bronchial asthma, so yes, I understand your pain. So I'm gonna be with you guys for like 5 more minutes. I think I'm gonna stand in for 5 more minutes tonight. What y'all think with the Kaepernick situation by him Nike signing? Yeah, it's Saturday one. That was crazy. What y'all think of the whole Kaepernick situation, him joining Nike? I think it's good. I think Nike's saying that, hey, we stand up, we believe it's something you stand up for, you know. We're not going to penalize you, unlike the NFL. We're not going to penalize you for, trying to stand up for what you believe is right. So I don't get the outrage either. I think you're American. You have the right to express yourself how you feel. That's one of the great things about living. I still believe to this day America's the greatest country in the world. I just don't like the way we mistreat people here sometimes in America. That's one of my few biggest gripes is how we mistreat people bad in this country. That needs to stop. Or at least that needs to calm down, because at the end of the day, we're all human. At the end of the day, well, no matter what race, no matter what your background is, we're still human beings at the end of the day. We breathe the same oxygen. We breathe the same color. We drink the same water. I don't think we should be paying for water, by the way. I think it's ridiculous. We pay $3 for a bottle of water. And like almost 80% of the earth is made of water. That's my personal belief, but that's another story for another day. But yes, we do. Yeah, and I'm a veteran. Yeah, I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the United States Navy, and a lot of times, even the old VA, they don't treat you properly. So I don't like that either. I think we get mistreated badly as vets, and that's another thing I think that needs to be changed too. But I'll explain that another time on one of my lives. Oh, cool! He was a veteran of the Navy. Thank you for his service. Any more questions? Like I said, I got about 5 more minutes left because I have to take care of something tonight before I go to bed. I had to go to bed a little early tonight. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. Thank you. Any more questions? Oh yeah, I'll be doing my next recorded video. Next week. Probably what my predictions will be for the NASCAR playoffs. Where'd you go in the Navy? I went to Great Lakes, which is the boot camp. I also did some stuff in New York City area, right by Brooklyn. Also did a little bit in Norfolk, Virginia, and I did one other place. It's been a while, but mostly northeast areas of the country, mostly up in the northeast. What I consider northeast. Oh, your grandpa was. Oh, okay. That's a good question. Where was I 9/11? What I remember about it? It's a funny story. I used to work with an organization called Job Corps. Now, what Job Corps is, they help kids 16 to 24. Instead of them going to prison, pretty much, it's kind of like an alternative way to help them get back into society. And what I did was I helped, mentor young people back in those days to get back on their feet, pretty much. But anyway, I was in Georgia. I was in Brunswick, Georgia. I was doing some office work that morning. And when 9/11 happened, I'll be honest with you, I thought it was a movie. Like, I don't think how the hell they get a plane to land in the towers like they look so realistic. Man, these are hell of graphics. I'm like, damn, I gotta see this movie. A plane hit the towers, and when I saw it was like breaking news. Like, I thought first it was a movie thing. I thought it was something out of a movie. I didn't think it was like something real. And then when I said it was real, I had family in New York. I still got family in New York. And both my brothers are looking like a half hour away from the Trade Center back then. It's like, oh God, I hope. And one of the few days they had off as far as working back in those days. So, well, 9/11 was only a half a day of work. Who do I think is the most talented person at anything? Example like Tom Brady in football. That's a good question. The most talented person I think I've ever seen is probably Michael Jackson dancing and singing too. Just the way he could sing, dance, and just, everybody still wants to do the moonwalk to this day. And don't act like y'all don't want to act like you don't want to do the moonwalk. Y'all do. Y'all thought about doing it at one point. Oh, cool. Necessary Roughness. That's a good movie. Speaking of World Tracing. Oh, Ghost Rider. That's a good movie. Yeah, I remember Michael Jackson died out. Did anybody see the movie Alex Cross? Good movie. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. 6 Degrees of Separation is one of the first Will Smith movies. Again, another good movie. Know what? You haven't seen Alex Cross? Yeah, good movie. I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend that movie. Yeah, I see right on. That is hilarious. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I seen Central Intelligence too. That was pretty good. I have to admit that I like that one. But Pennies on the Ball, he's funny. I think he can go just a tad overboard, but he just keeps it real. And I think some people like that, but some people, and I hate to use the race card, but when you have an outspoken black person like that, and the way he's so polarizing, some people get offended with that really quick. So I don't know why, but it's just the reality of the situation. But I think he's all right, and he wants the best for his kids, and I think that's good, especially in our society with African Americans. We get a bad rap sometimes, especially black men who we don't always take care of our kids or whatever. We're not there for the kids like we're supposed to be, and for somebody to do that, who wants the best of their kids and actually want them to succeed and wants to be a part of their lives, I think that should be applauded. I mean, that's something you should do as a parent. But I think in his situation, especially what he went through, I think that should be applauded, to my opinion. Well, you guys, I'm just about to end it here. Like I said, I got a couple things to get done before I go to work tomorrow. Thank you for joining my first live tonight. I really appreciate you guys more than you can even imagine. I'm going to try to come up with another film, like I said, next Monday. So that'll be the end of the day after the Brickyard 400. That'll be one of my little preview for the NASCAR playoffs and all that other stuff. You're welcome. If you guys want me to do another one, let me know. Leave a comment or something after this video's done. And let me know what you want me to talk about the next video, next live too, and the next video. So you guys got 6 days to come up with stuff, and I'll see if I can incorporate in the next YouTube video. Well, my name is Rasheem Stewart. I should have said this an hour and a half ago, but I'm going to say now quick. I'm Rasheem Stewart. I'm 39 years old. A big sports fan. First and foremost, I love God, so thank you for God for blessing me with the abilities and talents to do something like this and to give back to everybody, because wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now, literally and figuratively speaking. Thank you to my birth parents, I never met them. Thank you for conceiving me about this time 40 years ago. So thank you. I wouldn't be here because of you guys. Thank you to my adopted parents and my adopted family for all the years of love and support. Thank you guys out there. If you like what you see, like. If you want to see more content, subscribe. I'm coming up with more stuff soon. So I think because of the good turnout, you will be seeing more stuff from me. So thank you. And may God bless you and keep you. And for my first, I'm going to leave a Bible verse y'all can look up every time I do the live or towards the end. Look up my favorite Bible verse, Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1-2. Once again, Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1-2. And on that happy note, may God bless you and keep you always. And I'll see you in the next YouTube video in 6 days. And next live will probably be sometime in the next week or two. God bless you. Have a good night. See y'all. Bye.